Just a year after saying goodbye to Aaron Rodgers, the Packers have made a massive commitment to Jordan Love, signing him to a historic 4-year, $220 million extension. This deal not only ties him as the highest-paid player in NFL history, but also includes a record-breaking $75 million signing bonus. How did Love go from a struggling starter to securing one of the biggest contracts in the league? Join us as we dive into his incredible journey and what this means for the future of the Packers. Just over a year after parting ways with Aaron Rodgers, the Packers have secured Jordan Love with a lucrative contract extension, making him one of the NFL's top-paid quarterbacks. According to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport, Green Bay is signing Love to a 4-year, $220 million extension, tying him as the highest-paid player in NFL history. The deal also features a record-setting $75 million signing bonus. Jordan Love's lucrative contract, negotiated by David Mulugheta and Andrew Kessler of Athletes First, averages $55 million annually. This ties him with Jacksonville's Trevor Lawrence and Cincinnati's Joe Burrow at the pinnacle of the escalating quarterback market. With the agreement finalized, Love, who had opted to sit out training camp practices until the deal was secured, can now return to the field to work with his teammates. The pact comes a year after the Packers and Love agreed to a smaller compromise in the lead-up to his first campaign as a starter, a deal in which the 25-year-old QB bet on himself and won big. In 2023, with Love stepping in as the starting quarterback and eligible for a fifth-year rookie option, despite only having one prior start, Green Bay opted not to exercise the $20.72 million option. Instead, they extended Love with a one-year deal that included $13.5 million guaranteed, with the potential to earn up to an additional $9 million in 2024 through incentives. Love rose to the occasion by finishing the season second in the NFL in touchdown passes 32, seventh in passing yards 159, and 11th in passer rating 96.1. He led Green Bay, the youngest team in the league, to the postseason, where he dismantled the Cowboys with a near-perfect performance for a wild-card victory. Thanks to those efforts, he initially tacked on another $5 million to his 2024 base salary. The Packers saw fit to add several more years of security and a couple $100 million plus to his potential career earnings. It marks a definitive end to the uncertainty that dogged the franchise at quarterback over the past several years, and an enormous investment in Green Bay's era of Love. This outcome wasn't always guaranteed and seemed highly unlikely at times during 2023. 9 games into last season, Love was struggling, with 2,009 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, an 80.5 passer rating, and a 58.7 completion percentage. The Packers were floundering at 3-6, lacking offensive identity and consistency. Then, things clicked. Over his final 8 regular season games, he completed 70.3% of his passes with a 112.7 passer rating, throwing for 150 yards and an 18-1 TD to INT ratio. This performance helped propel Green Bay to a 6-2 finish, allowing them to sneak into the playoffs. In the aforementioned postseason win over Dallas, he missed on just 5 of his 21 passes to finish with 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 157.2 passer rating. He dropped dimes and protected the ball as he had throughout his torrid finish to the campaign. However, Love showed troubling signs of his early season form in the divisional round loss to the 49ers. He threw for just 192 yards, his lowest since Week 6, and made a poor interception early in the game, followed by another forced pick when attempting to play hero late in the match. Despite this setback, the Packers view it as a learning experience for Love, recognizing the championship-level quarterbacking traits he demonstrated to reach that stage in the first place. Now secure in his future, Love heads into 2024 and beyond, the head of a young offense teeming with talent at every skill position, and with a coach in Matt LaFleur capable of getting the most out of them. If he continues to prove he's who Green Bay thinks he is, the Packers have just extended their 3rd consecutive franchise QB for the long term.